Hey everyone, and let's continue reading Irotoridori no Sekai. And this time we are going to the merchant town, as you could see. I guess it happens after some time, after what transpired with Haku. Kana and I have traveled to the merchant town to visit Anne, and yeah, let's just jump straight to the reading. We soon arrive at Haku's house. There we find Ryan hanging up at the laundry by herself. Oh boy, now she's living alone by herself. Like, oh, hey, Rena, how are you? It's Nichan. Oh, Ren throws herself straight at me. Also, I'm sorry if I'm gonna sound a bit weird this time. It's because I'm kind of feel ill a bit. I hope I'm not getting ill, but like just feeling a bit tired. Ren throws herself straight at me. Because of our difference in height, Hata comes into a rather delicate part of my body. Ouch. Mm. But I'm glad that she's at least has some spirit in her. At least put a cheerful front of with us. And she's not just sitting with empty eyes and staring in the void. Maybe Haku was in Detroit when she saw that Ren is really strong despite appearing like a guy baby. Even agony. Why silent for me? Please, why? Why did you have to put me in such a hideous pain as a way of greeting? What's the matter, Nichan? Your face is really sweaty. She only stares at me blankly, head tilted to one side. This poor child has no idea. Did I hurt you? Hey, did I hurt you, Nichan? Ren, child, please don't cherish at people without knowing exactly where your heart is going to hit. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. So what are you saying is, I can keep jumping at you as long as I don't end up hurting you. That's not what we are going for, but I guess it's not gonna harm anyone. Smile sweetly at me and how could we refuse her? Just look at her. It says me it is, but there is also something deeply unsettling about it. Ren-chan. Kana, who is standing next to me, breathes quietly. I'm sorry we couldn't save your mom. Only if we had been able to persuade her sooner, perhaps we could have avoided this awful outcome entirely. And here we go, we are breaking this brief sweet moment we had with Van Gogh. I recall what happened when we arrived back in the town and Ren opened her eyes. She sobbed and sobbed, asking where her mother was. And she had gotten lost in the mountains before. Apparently she had complained about wearing an old yukata and begged her mother to buy her a new one. And she hadn't been on good terms with mother ever since. and informed us crying. Mom! Mom! Come back! I forgot tell you I'm sorry. Oh. She wailed and wailed. Coming ran down last night had been quite a struggle. However, now, having had a day to process it, she seems to be faring better. I have something I want to tell you, Onichan. Something really weird happened when we were on our trip. I saw Mom in my dreams. Wait, she also saw Taku in her dreams? Huh? I was so happy. She really loved me a whole lot. But I had been a bit bad girl recently. I haven't slept with Mom ever since that time I got lost in the mountains. I haven't said I hated her. She looked so sad. She had the two pillows laid out on her futon and asked me if I wanted to sleep with her that night. But then I told her I hated her and slept in a separate futon. Tears began to well in Ryan's eyes. I'm sorry, Mom. I didn't mean to do something so awful to you. Even though she had been smiling me seconds ago, she was now a sobbing mess, repeating I'm sorry over and over again. A moment later, she began to wipe away her tears with her palms. But you know what, Onichan? What? Mom said something to me. She said she was worried I might hate her if she went away and left me all alone. She said she didn't want that to happen. Isn't that alright? I know that. Upon returning to this town last night, Ren asked me what her mother's final words had been. So I told her in great detail what her mother had spoken to me in the short interval while Ren was asleep. She was worried that you would come to hate her, and she said she couldn't bear the thought, but she also said that you were incredibly strong. I like my mom. I'll never ever hate her. But that's why I'm so sad, because I didn't get to tell her I'm sorry. She's gonna watch over me from wherever she is right now. What I wonder about is, are we gonna get to see Taku ever, you know, she's utterly and completely gone without any chance of return. Like, is there any way to snatch her back from the palms of the god? She's gonna watch over me from wherever she is right now, though, isn't she, Onichan? Wherever she is, you say? Yeah, she will say that I'm sorry someday, won't she? Yeah, I'm sure she will. Yeah, I'm still right here with me. So even though I'm all by myself, I won't be lonely. She then smiles a bright smile that shines through the pain in her heart. I'm gonna be super duper soon, just like Mom said I was. That's why I'm gonna smile, Onichan. She declares to me, beaming all the while. Kana narrows her eyes as she looks over Ren. Oh, that's right. Listen to this, Onichan. You will never believe it. What is it? I said that I'm gonna be your wife when I grow up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop right there. She smells as white as she can. Excuse me. Wait, did we actually took that serious? In a serious way? Well, that certainly came out of left field. I'm feeling a bit confused. Ren, how does it follow from anything we were just talking about? Well, Mom fell in love with a human boy too, didn't she? Huh? And I really, really love you, Oni-chan. She gazes up at me demurely. So I'm just like a mom. Huh? I'm not sure if I should be frank with you or simply move on to a different subject since she is still young. Just let her be, like. It's not the time to break her. Or to be frank with her about this type of things, like. She just was your freaking mother. To freaking god, but just let her dream about something, like, come on. It's not the time to be that guy, like. My judgment falters and I decide to tell her a truthful lie. Well, I suppose that wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, that's more like it. I give her heart a light ruffle. Lalita complex. Huh? Lover of little girls. That's there. I turn around to find the Kana eyeing me with disgust. Was that a compliment? Of course not. Oh, I know. You can't be his mistress, Chan. Kana just got demoted to the mistress. Right under your eyes. He's what now? It's a pretty comical sight of seeing Kana flare with envy toward a small child. I gaze up at the night sky. You see from end to end, with not a single white feather to be seen. The rite of departure. Oni-chan. He is hoping that there is no need for that ritual to be repeated come next year. I'm gonna freak out if down the line they gonna just make us go again with this, and but the next time it's gonna be Dren instead of Haku. Like, it will be absolutely outrageous if it's gonna happen. I dare to say so, still gazing up on the sky. From now on, I can simply focus on trying to save those who are targeted. I need to work out a way to eliminate whatever the root cause is. I stare silently at the twin moons sitting in the sky. No feathers are to be seen. But upon closing my eyelids, please save us. I once again hear those voices begging for salvation. Alright, so thanks everyone for watching this, and I'm pulling a look. I'm pulling the leg on you, like. Thanks for the graph. Man, I'm even struggling to speak right now. Jeez. I put my hands together and give her thanks. Your dinner was superb tonight, though. That's nothing new. It has been roughly a week since the rite of departure concluded. The days passed by without incident. Things were truly peaceful. Hey Yuma, wanna help me wash the dishes? But the one thing stays constant is a constant right mouse button clicks, which not decrease but only increase with each episode. Oh sure. As the next taker and help clean the dishes and silverware. After we finish eating off the final plate, I look at her. Does she want to talk with us about something? Why didn't you ask Kana to help you? Not that I have any particular issue cleaning the dishes, I don't. Isn't she usually the one who handles the cleanup and whatnot? I'm a bit curious as to why she's not here, given the fact that she's usually the first to volunteer. Oh yeah, about that, see, she has been breaking a whole lot of her plates recently. Whoa, really? Yeah, she broke her whooping hand just yesterday. I mean, she always goes out and buys replacements the next day, but yeah. Damn, it's all 10 plates just in one day. It's like the next level of sloppy. I figured it might be a good idea to put her in charge of something else and have you do the dishes instead. Or we might not have any place in the near future at the site. What's she's doing now? Laundry. Ask you to run the washing machine. Oh no. Oh no. Well, it sounds like the machine just short-circuited or something. Never mind, she should have just sticked with the plates. She throws up an awkward smile. How on earth do you short-circuit a washing machine? I can't help but do the same. Try not to get upset with her, Yuma. What is this about? Well, she has broken countless plates and now she's broken the washing machine and like I know she's not doing it on purpose and all. Right, but my dad always told me that if you see someone messing up again and again, you shouldn't get mad at them. I see. So don't get too upset with her. She's not doing this on purpose. Yeah, I know. I wouldn't seriously get upset with her over something like this anyway. But it does get me wondering, has she always been this clumsy? Don't know, maybe she's just tired. Maybe. I mean... it's a Kana you're talking about it. As far as I remember, she was like this from the start. I'm not fully convinced, but it's a possibility. People have good days and bad days. Some days they just aren't a peak in performance. It could be a simple cause of that. I decided to leave the matter at that and move on. So we thought. Yuma? I finished with the dishes. I walking back to my room when suddenly I hear Yumo call to me from behind. There is something I wanted to talk to you about. Are you free right now? You want to talk to me about something you said? Hmm? What does he want to talk about with us? He nods somewhat timidly, although his face remains in expression as always. Do you have the time to spare right now? Are you busy? I just hope it's not a throwback to that moment in the bathhouse. Nah, I'm not doing anything in particular. Now that the dinner is previous, I was contemplating getting my diary entry done before getting ready for a bath. I have nothing urgent to take care of for the rest of the day, and I'm in a rush. Nothing stands in the way of me listening to what Ayuma wants. The only thing left on my schedule for the day is a bath time. I'm totally free. So yeah, what do you want to talk about? Thanks, but can we take this elsewhere? It gotta be something serious if he doesn't want anyone else to eavesdrop on this. But possibly it could be. He glances around nervously. How about we go to my room? Sure, everything alright though. Nothing bad happened to you? Or anything? I'm not sure. I wanted to check with you. You did? Yeah. Uncharacteristic seriousness in his tone is making me feel a slight bit anxious. This isn't only because of what happened so recently with Haku-san and the ritual. But things often seem to come in sets, could be one after another in a quick succession, and you're not wondering when the streak of bad luck will end. Is that? We moved to Ayuma's room. Shouldn't that I can offer you anything? I will fix you some tea if I had a means in this room. Oh no, don't worry about it. You and I live under the same roof, so I'm not a guest. I suppose. It seems like he's finally starting to settle in his new life here at the dorm. Things were a bit rocky at the start, but oh well, it's all in the past now. Anyhow, back to the situation at hand. He and I sit across from each other at the table, which happens to be one of the very few things inside this room beside his bed. So what is going on? Well, it might just be my imagination. I honestly hope it is. But I have been sensing this. He's been acting a bit out of whack lately. Is he talking about Kana? She? This is about her. Who is her? Kana. Minami Kana. Right, something is up with Kana for sure. First it was Mio, and now it's Yuma who is bringing this up. What is happening with Kana? So what's the matter with Kana, you think? This whole past week, she seemed to be under the weather. I have some alarm ringing in my heart, but I hope it's not what I think it is. I really don't want her to see that golden feather in her dream and being whisked away by the god at some point in the future. And recently, I've noticed that she will sometimes go out alone somewhere in the evenings, just before the dinner. So she seems sad. She has been going out before dinner. Is that right? Oh no. Don't tell me. I guess it's even remotely true. I hope it's totally wrong. That's what I think at least. What's your opinion, Yuma? Mine? Hinatsu, look at me straight in the eyes. Let me think. Now that he mentions it, I begin to ruminate. What has Kana general behavior have been like this past few days? Nothing. I can't seem to recall a thing. Or maybe she's just really affected by what happened to Haku. It would also make sense because what happened to Haku is quite a disheartening in a way. I'm sorry. I'm not sure I have noticed these things myself. Oh. She doesn't seem to be acting out of the ordinary, at least to me. But if I start to think of the little things... according to Ayumu, it has been going on this past week. And Mio also mentioned that Kana has been breaking the plates like nobody's business. And she also seems to have screwed up the washing machine, despite only supposedly being her fault. She just means to like putting in bleach instead of washing powder. That's about the gist of it. The bleach film was something that happened that day, incidentally. As for how that caused the washing machine to short circuit, I don't know. And now that I think about it, I do recall her leaving and going somewhere before dinner earlier. All by herself and not to do any sort of shopping. When she returned, she was empty-handed. It looked like she had been out on a stroll. But does that necessarily mean she's feeling under the weather? I would simply shout pull up to Kana Binkana and put the discussion to go right here and now. But it's not Kana just being Kana, it's something that sounds more alarming and concerning than just being a bit. But still, there's one tiny thing that has been itching to me. This show was 1 week ago. Ultimately, we were unable to save Haku-san. I know that it had an impact on Kana. There's simply no way it wouldn't. I want to just be my imagination. I hope I'm only reading into her behavior too deeply. No, sorry. I know I said I wasn't spotting those things myself, but that doesn't mean I can think of reasons why she might be acting differently. Really? Yeah. But the thing is, I'm not sure how to pass my words, my thoughts. How do I explain the ritual or the existence of the parallel worlds to him? Yuma? What is it? If something did in fact happen to her to cause the shift in behavior, I think she would want you to take notice and worry about her. Me? Yes, you. So he says, but frankly I'm not quite sure how to respond. I'm sorry, Yuma. What are you apologizing for? I realized that I might have been very mean to ask for you. That's all I wanted to talk about. He concludes before returning to his usual expressionless self. Hey, Yuma? Yes, can I ask you something? Sure.
お返しは必要
I
だ
need
よ
to
ね。
return the favor.
誰か
When
にお
somebody
世話に
does
なったなら
something with you, you need
そ
to
れと同じか
reciprocate that
それ以
with
上
a
のこ
favor
と
of
で
equal
お
or greater
返ししな
value.
くちゃいけないん
It
だっ
was
て
written in a book I read
昨
yesterday.
日読んだ本にそう書いてあったんだ。
That's some pretty nice book he has been reading. Yeah, I agree with that. I smiled before continuing. So my question.
うん。
Right, if you're worried about Kana, why not just directly ask her yourself, are we not worried about Kana?
それは
Well, he wants us to ask Kana herself because you are the one who is close to her and not Ayumu. Yeah,
うん。
I have a hard time
僕
talking
は
to
会
people.
話が苦手だ
Yours
し、
especially so.
それ以上に女の子が苦手みたいだから。
Right, I vaguely recall him telling me this before.
会話っていうのは本当に難しいって思うよ。
I find holding conversations with people really hard.
僕がこうして何気なく吐き出した言葉が相手を傷つけちゃうことも不愉快な気持ちにさせちゃうこともある。
I speak like I'm now and
昨日読ん
don't
だ
care
本
if
に
you
書い
think
てあ
about
っ
the
た。
words I'm saying. There's a chance I will hurt the person I'm
そうな
talking
んだっ
to.
て思った。
Make them uncomfortable. That was also something written in the book, and when I read it, I realized that it was me. I see. Come to think of it, he's been much more loquacious than usual right now. Of course, considering the situation, that's something I shouldn't point out to him.
僕はそれが女の子相手だと
I
余
feel
計
like
にう
my
まくい
verbal
かないことが
slip-ups
多いんだ。
are much more frequent when I'm talking to
言葉を交
girls,
わして
and
意
it's
思の
gotten
疎
worse
通を
since
図るって
coming
いう
here
こ
as
とが
well. I think I try to
それを
articulate myself clearly
こ
when
こ
I
で生
speak,
活してみ
but
て
it just doesn't seem to
強く思
work.
った。だから僕は
That's why I have trouble
女の
talking
子
to
が
girls.
苦手
Although
な
I
んだ。
can sit here and talk to
ユ
you
ー
with
マ
you
とこう
fairly
して話
easily.
すのはそんなに難しくはないのに。
Okay, so that's why you have yet to mention anything to Kana yourself?
かもしれない。
Possibly. You don't sound too certain, huh? I laugh.
僕が苦手意
And
識を
if
持
the
っている
person
も
I'm
のを
talking to
投
is
げかけられ
aware
た
of
と
my
しても
speaking difficulties
相手は
beforehand,
きっと
I'm sure
不
that
愉
will
快なだ
only
けだ
make
ろう
them
から
feel awkward. And I don't want
そうや
to
って
her to dislike me.
必要以上にあの子から嫌われたくもないし。
All of a sudden, he makes a very sorrowful expression. I just don't have the courage, he says. Ayumu.
ともかくそういうわけだから。
That's why I'm a bit scared to
僕は
speak
ちょ
to
っと
her directly.
でもなんだかあの
But
子
I
が
have
ここ数
noticed
日
that she seemed
元気が
unhappy
ない
this
ように
past few days.
僕には見えて
As somebody living under the same roof as you,
気になったんだ。
it concerns me.
仲間とは違うかもしれないけど、それでもみんなここに住む人たち全員元気な方がいいって思う。
I'm not quite sure why we're necessarily family in that sense, but I do want everyone here to be happy. I think that's for the best. As I'm gonna mention this, but this stream is not gonna be a long one. I think we're gonna go for an hour mark or maybe even 45 minutes mark. Heck, I might even stop in the next 5 minutes, but well. At least I want to finish this episode in some nice point where we can stop. So let's continue reading for now. I'm not quite sure we're necessarily family in that sense, but I do want everyone here to be happy. I think that's for the best. Yeah, I understand. Thanks for telling me this. I put my hand on top of his heart. Yuma? It's my responsibility to tend to the well-being of all the residents here. For the time being, at least. Yet you picked up on something that I failed to notice. So thank you for that. Starting tomorrow, I will try to keep a watchful eye on Kana. Okay. That makes me feel better. Has Kana really been acting funny? I finished penning my diary entry for the day. I'm now lying in the bed thinking about a few things as I get ready to turn in for the night. I never expected Ayumu, of all people, to come to me with a concern like that. But yeah, if you think something is wrong, I ought to pay careful attention to Nakana's behavior starting tomorrow. I hadn't thought about it until he brought it up, but there does seem to be something going on with her. Perhaps her behavior has been a bit out of the ordinary. Like something is waiting on her. Her body remains here, but her mind is in a different place entirely, essentially. But I'm not completely certain. I hadn't thought about anything of it until Ayumu mentioned something, after all. She has had to deal with a lot recently. Huh? That's all I deal with her cooking, the fiend, and the ritual last week. But the ritual is the final nail on the coffin. Such a blur of things happening in such a short of span of time would take a toll on just about anybody, both physically and mentally. Yeah, I see your point. So what Mio was saying might be true. Why don't you talk to her yourself and see if you can get her to tell you? Emma came to you for help in the first place because of his own inability to do that, after all. Good idea. Let's see if I can find a chance to tomorrow. Alright, and this is where we're gonna stop for today. So yeah, this time it's gonna be a short episode. And in the next episode, we're gonna find out what happened with Kana. She's probably still affected by Haku's death, but maybe there is something more to it. At least I hope it's not. I guess I might earlier about her also seeing the fighter and potentially getting snatched from us by the god in the future. But anyway, thanks everyone for watching this, and see you the next time. Ciao.